We used to leave the porch light on, like love was something that could wait. You'd hold my hand until the dawn and make forever sound so safe. I knew the rhythm of your breath, the little smile behind your eyes. We had a fire underneath that made us summer out of nights. But somewhere between, stay with me, and maybe this is for the best. We let the silence speak too loud and buried what we never said. Now I'm living with the things we left unsaid, all the words that never made it past our lips. I could have told you I was frightened, you could have told me you were tired. Maybe love was not the problem in the end. Now your photograph is fading by the bed, and I still turn when I hear footsteps in the hall. We were young enough to think that hearts would never change, but old enough to know we should have said it all. I remember your blue dress turning slowly in the kitchen light. We danced without a melody, and somehow everything felt right. Then came the colder afternoons, short answers, longer drives home. Two people standing side by side, already feeling alone. He said, I need a little time. I said, I understand. Pride can build a perfect wall with just two shaking hands. Now I'm living with the things we left unsaid, all the dreams that never found a place to land. I should have asked you what was hurting. You should have reached for me instead. Maybe goodbye was never what we planned. Now your photograph is fading by the bed, and I still turn when I hear footsteps in the hall. We were burning like a summer sky, and watch the colors fall. Two hearts afraid to lose, and losing it all. If I could have one night again, I'd meet you at that old front door. I'd leave my foolish pride outside and tell you what I never told you before. I loved you, I was scared, I needed you, I was there. And maybe you were waiting too, for me to finally tell the truth. Now I'm living with the things we left unsaid, but I don't blame you for the years we couldn't save. Some loves burn into your life, some loves teach you how to grieve. before we lost it all. The porch light's gone, the house is still, but somewhere in my heart you're dancing there still. The things we left unsaid are the things I'll always feel. You came into my life so quietly, no warning, no grand design, just one look across a crowded room, and suddenly your hand was in mine. We talked until the morning came, while the city changed its clothes. You laughed and said, "Don't let this end." I smiled because I already knew. Somewhere between your shoulder and the warmth beneath my hand, I stopped asking where this road would lead. I only knew I wanted where you stand. When your heart says stay, don't let tomorrow take today. Hold me like the world can wait, like nothing matters anyway. When your heart says stay, let every fear just fade away. I don't need a promise carved in stone, just don't leave me here alone. We drove beyond the edge of town, with your favorite song turned low. The headlights painted silver lines across the roads we didn't know. You rested your head against my shoulder, and I felt the whole night slow. There are moments life gives back to us before we even know their gold. And if the years should change us, as the seasons always do, I don't want a perfect love, I only want a real one with you. And your heart says stay, don't let tomorrow steal today. Hold me through the changing years, through every smile and every tear. When your heart says stay, let this be more than words we say. I don't need forever guaranteed, just give your heart honestly. Maybe love was never meant to promise there would be no pain. Maybe it's the choice we make to reach for each other once again. So if the morning finds us older, if the colors start to fade, I'll still remember how you looked at me and choose you just the same. When your heart says You left on a Sunday afternoon with a suitcase by the door. I watched the train become a line, then disappear beyond the shore. You said, don't make this harder. I said, I know I'll be alright. Your name stayed on my lips long after you were out of sight. Every city has 1,000 lights, but none of them could lead me home. So I learned the shape of missing you. In every room I slept alone. I'll meet you where the blue hour ends, when the daylight surrenders to the stars. I'll find you where the long road bends, no matter how many miles apart. If the years put oceans in between, if the world keeps changing who we are, I'll remember what you said to me. I'll meet you where the blue hour ends. I kept your letter in a drawer beside a faded photograph. The paper carried traces of your perfume and the life we thought we'd had. Sometimes I would drive for hours with no reason and no plan, just following the evening sky like it knew where you had gone. There were nights I almost called you. There were words I couldn't send, but hope is stubborn as a heartbeat. It refuses to call an end. I'll meet you where the blue hour ends, when the last light falls across the avenue. Even if we're strangers then, I'll know those eyes belong to you. The shape of every dream, I'll remember who we were and what you meant to me. I'll meet you where the blue hour ends. And if you're standing somewhere watching the same evening turn, maybe you'll feel the old ache, maybe you'll feel the old warmth. Don't be afraid of what we lost. Some things are never truly gone. A love can cross a lifetime without ever making a sound. like I always meant to do. Where the blue hour ends, I'll be there. Where the blue hour ends, find me there. Some promises don't need words, some hearts don't need a sign. I'll meet you where the blue hour ends. You wore a silver watch that night. I wore a dress you said was blue. We sat beneath the restaurant lights and talked about what we would do. You wanted cities, I wanted stages. We wanted more than we could hold. We thought that love would wait forever while we chased a life of gold. We never stopped loving each other, we simply learned to live apart. Funny how a busy life can fill a calendar and leave an empty room inside your heart. Those were the years we almost had. The little house, the picture frames, the Sunday mornings, your coffee cup, my sweater hanging by your chair. Those were the years we almost had. The life we never got to know. We had the chance, we had the love, but we were too afraid to let it grow. I heard you made it to the top. I saw your name beneath the lights. I smiled and told my friends I'm proud, and drove home through the quiet night. You heard my record on the radio and called a number you still knew. We said hello like old friends do, while everything we buried moved. You asked me if I ever wondered what would have happened if we'd stayed. I laughed and said we're doing fine, then cried when I hung up the phone that day. Those were the years we almost had. The Sunday drives, the summer rain, your jacket thrown across my shoulders, my name written beside your name. Those were the years we almost had. 1,000 ordinary days, and now I know the richest life was never measured by the price we Maybe we were young, maybe we were proud, maybe the world was simply louder than the voice inside us. We kept choosing tomorrow till tomorrow became today, and somewhere in between we gave our forever away. Those were the years we almost had, and I won't pretend they don't still shine. Some dreams don't disappear, slowly change their shape with time. Those were the years we almost had, and if I could live them once again, I'd trade the brightest room in town for one small table and your hand inside my hand. The years we almost had, I still remember. The years we almost had, I still wonder. Not every love is meant to last, but some are meant to teach us what we should never lose again. Walking through a crowded room with nowhere I needed to be. Then you turned and looked at me like you've been waiting patiently. You didn't say a word at first, you only smiled and crossed the floor. And every little thing I knew didn't seem to matter anymore. There was something in the way you said my name, like you'd known it all your life. And suddenly this ordinary night was anything but ordinary. You were the way you turned the lights on without touching a single switch. You made a room feel like forever with just one little smile like this. You were the way you turned the lights on. You made the whole world disappear. And if this is what falling feels like, I don't ever want to land from here. We talked beside the open window while the city carried on below. You told me all your impossible dreams. I said, then give me somewhere to go. We laughed until the morning, found the curtains turning gold. And I wish that I could stop the clock before another minute stole. You reached for my hand so naturally, I forgot to be afraid. Somewhere between your heartbeat and mine, a brand new world was made. You were the way you turned the lights on without touching a single switch. You made my lonely heart remember how beautiful life can get. You were the way you turned the lights on. You made the shadows disappear. And if this is what forever feels like, come a little closer, stay right here. I don't need a perfect story, I don't need a promised end. Give me every messy morning if I wake up next to you again. Let the years come looking for us, let them change the way we look. I'll still recognize your laughter before I even hear children are asleep upstairs. The dishes wait beside the sink. You stand there brushing out your hair, and somehow make me stop and think how many nights have come and gone, how many roads have carried us. We lost a little, found a little, but somehow never lost our trust. Your face has changed, my hands have changed. The years have left their fingerprints, but when you turn and look at me, my heart forgets what aging is. You're still the first one I look for when I walk through a crowded room. Still the voice I want beside me when the evening settles into blue. You're still the first one I look for after all we've lived and known. Funny how a lifetime later you can still make this house feel like home. I remember our first apartment with the mattress on the floor. We had $20 to our names, but somehow wanted nothing more. We thought about the smallest things. We laughed until our sides would ache. We learned that love is not a promise, it's 1,000 choices that we make. And there were nights we nearly broke when pride became too hard to bear. But you reached across the silence, and I reached back again. You're still the first one I look for when I need somebody near. Still the hand I wanna hold when the world becomes too loud to hear. You're still the first one I look for through every ordinary day. After all the years behind us, I still wouldn't choose another way. Tonight let's leave the lights down low, forget the years that brought us here. Come sit beside me like we used to, and let me tell you something clear. I never loved you only for the woman you were yesterday. I love the woman standing here, and every woman you've become along the way. You're still the first one I look for when I wait before the door. Still the reason I believe that some beautiful things go on. You're still the first one I look for, and I hope you always know. After all this time together, you're the only place I wanna go. Still the first one, still the first one. After all these years, you're still the first one I look for. wishes can wait. The world can wait. Tonight, just stay. I saw you standing by the window at a hotel across the street, older than the boy I once knew, but somehow still the same to me. You smiled and asked me how I've been. I said it's been a long, long time. We talked about the weather first, like strangers do when words can't find. Then you reached into your jacket for a wallet worn and thin, and there she was, a younger girl still waiting there within. There was a photograph in your wallet, taken underneath the summer sun. A girl with flowers in her hair, a boy who thought he'd found the one. There was a photograph in your wallet, and for a moment I could see we didn't get the life we dreamed of, but you never stopped remembering me. You told me that you married well. You showed me pictures of your home. I told you about the life I built and how the years had made me strong. We laughed about that little car we drove until the engine died. You said you still remembered how I sang with the radio all night. And I realized the heart can keep a room it doesn't live inside, not because it wants the past, but because the past once felt alive. There was a photograph in your wallet, edges soft from all the years, and suddenly the girl I was standing beside me through the tears. There was a photograph in your wallet, and I didn't need to turn away. Some loves are not unfinished, they're simply beautiful If we had chosen differently, would we have made it through? Would ordinary mornings have changed the way I feel for you? I don't need to know the answer, I don't need another chance. Some questions are like old songs, better left to circumstance. Keep that photograph in your wallet, let it smile whenever you are far from home. And I'll keep one small memory of the boy who made me feel less alone. Some simply teaches us how deeply we can feel. Used to tell me everything. Now I have to read your eyes. We share a bed, we share a home, but something's missing every night. You leave your coffee on the table. I leave my questions in the air. We pass each other in the hallway like two people unaware. I can feel you slipping slowly through the spaces in between, and I'm tired of pretending that I don't know what it means. Before we become strangers, before your hand forgets my hand, before the love beneath our silence turns to something we don't understand. Before we become strangers, tell me what you're hiding from. I don't need a perfect answer, I just need to know we're not done. I remember how you kissed me in the rain outside that bar. You said you'd never let the world put too much distance in our hearts. Now we're experts at pretending everything is just the same. But a house can keep two people while a heart can walk away. Maybe I have built a fortress out of things I never said. Maybe you have done the same thing, and we're both afraid instead. Before we become strangers, before the silence wins again, tell me where the fire disappeared, and I'll help you find it there. Before we become strangers, before we learn to live alone, put your pride beside my sorrow, and let's find our way back I don't want another morning where I wonder if you're mine. I don't want another dinner where we barely meet our eyes. So if you're hurting, let me hold you. If you're angry, let it show. If there's anything worth saving, baby, don't be afraid to know. Before we become strangers, before the last light leaves the room, come back to me with all your broken burn again. We still have a heartbeat, we still have a chance. So take my hand before we become strangers. You know, when I am quiet, it's not always because I'm fine. You know, I take my coffee with a little sugar on the side. You know, I hate the thunder, but I love the summer rain. You always leave the hallway light on when you know I'm home late. It's not the roses on the table or the diamonds in a box. It's the way you notice everything the world forgets to watch. You know me by heart, like a song you've heard 1,000 times. You know every little broken part, and still you call this heart of mine. You know me by heart, you can read the truth behind my eyes. And after all the years we've had, you still know exactly how to make me smile. You know, when I've had a hard day, before I say a single word, you pull me closer to your shoulder and let the silence do the work. You know, I dance in kitchens when the radio plays our song. You laugh and say I'm crazy, then you dance with me along. Maybe love is not a fire used to measure every word before I let it leave my mouth. I learned to make myself invisible just to keep the peace somehow. You called it love when I stayed quiet. You called it care when I gave in. But every time I lost myself, you called it another little win. I wore your expectations like a dress that wasn't mine, till one morning in the mirror I finally recognized my eyes. I won't wear your shadow anymore. I won't be the woman you control. You can keep the empty promises and every lie you told. I won't wear your shadow anymore. I've got my own light now. You taught me how to disappear, but I remember how to shine somehow. I packed my things before the sunrise, left the key beside the door. No dramatic last goodbye, no reason to explain anymore. I drove until the city vanished, with the windows open wide. For the first time in a long time, I could breathe without asking why. Every mile became a heartbeat, every heartbeat became mine. And the woman in the mirror started looking alive. I won't wear your shadow anymore. I won't carry what you broke. I can finally hear my own voice above the words you spoke. I won't wear your shadow anymore. There's a whole world waiting now. You taught me how to disappear, but I remember who I am somehow. I loved you once, that's nothing to regret. But loving you should never mean forgetting me. So here's the truth, I should have told you long ago. I wasn't hard to love, you just didn't know how. heart could start again. I had learned to like the silence. I had made a life of being fine. Then you came into the picture with that tired and honest smile. You didn't promise me forever, you just stayed a little while. There was no thunder, no perfect sign, just your hand finding mine. And something in me whispered, maybe this is our time. I love you a little more than yesterday, a little less afraid of what tomorrow brings. Every morning with you feels like a second chance at everything. I love you a little more than yesterday, not because the past has disappeared, but because after all those lonely years, I finally found you here. We don't talk about perfection, we've both seen enough of life. You have stories in your silence, I have shadows of my own behind my eyes. But you never try to fix me, you just listen when I speak. And somehow being understood makes the strongest woman weak. No grand declaration, no promises carved in stone, just two people finding comfort in a place that feels like home. I love you a little more than yesterday, a little more with every passing day. is enough for me. No perfect ending, no need to know the way. Just love me a little more than yesterday. Your suitcase waited by the doorway, 2 tickets lying on the chair. You said the plane leaves before sunrise, and asked me if I still would care. You had a dream beyond the ocean, a life you'd carried in your heart, and I could see how much it meant to you, even though it tore me apart. I could have asked you not to leave, I could have made you choose, but love is not a chain around the heart, and I refuse to make you lose. If love can give you wings, then baby let them carry you. If the sky is calling your name, I'll be the one who tells you to go. If love can give you wings, then fly beyond the life you knew. And when the world gets cold and wide, remember there's a heart here still beating for you. I helped you fold your favorite jacket. You laughed about the way I cried. I told you I was being foolish, then you kissed the tears I couldn't hide. We promised not to count the distance, we promised not to live in fear. And when you said, what if I change, I whispered, I'll still know you, dear. Some loves are built by holding tighter, some are stronger when they breathe. And if I truly love the man you are, I have to let you chase your dream. If love can give you wings, then baby let them carry you. Go find the life you dreamed about, I'll find my way to you somehow. If love can give you wings, then fly as far as you can fly. And when you finally touch the ground, look for me beneath the same old Maybe we'll change, maybe we'll grow, maybe the road will make us strangers. I don't know, but I'd rather love you honestly than keep you here through fear. I'd rather miss you for a while than watch your brightest years disappear. If love can give you wings, then baby, don't be afraid. Take every chance the world can give. Go build the life you came to make. If love can give you wings, the mind will follow where you go. And if your heart still calls for me, you'll always know the way back home. If love can give you wings, then fly until your heart is free. And if the distance breaks the night, I'll keep one light on for you and me. Go where your heart takes you, go where your dreams begin. If love can give you wings, come back with them. The suitcase by the doorway, the morning almost here. Go chase your dream, my love. I'll keep the love right here. You walked in wearing red, and every conversation stopped. I tried to look away, but somehow couldn't make myself. You smiled across the room like you already knew my name. Then the band began to play, and nothing felt the same. No promises, no questions asked, just one slow dance and a moment built to last. There's a heat between us, something I can't explain. Every time you move a little closer, I forget my name. There's a heat between us, burning underneath the blue. I don't know where this night is going, but I know I want you. Your hand was on my waist, the music moving through the floor. We didn't need to talk, we didn't need anything more. The room became a blur, the clock forgot to count the time. And when you whispered stay, I knew your heart was touching mine. No future promised, no past to defend, just two hearts discovering where the night might end. There's a heat between us, something stronger than desire. Every little breath you take keeps feeding this fire. There's a heat between us, and I don't wanna cool it down. Let the whole made it easy to believe. There's a heat between us, and I feel it when you smile. If tonight is all we ever get, I'll remember every mile. There's a heat between us, like a secret only we can know. So come a little closer. Don't let this feeling go. There's a heat between us, and the night is burning bright. Ooh, maybe love doesn't need tomorrow. Maybe love is just tonight. The heat between us. The heat between us. Stay here a little longer. Let the music carry us. No promises, no guarantees. Just your hand in mine, and the heat between us. I still leave the chair beside the window, where you used to read at night. I still turn the porch light on when the evening loses all its light. Your old jacket hangs behind the door. The winter came and went. I tell myself I'll move it soon, but somehow I never have. People say that time moves on like a river to the sea, but some rivers circle back to where they used to be. So I keep the chair beside the window. I keep the place where you belong. I keep a little room for you inside every quiet song. And if you ever walk back through that doorway, you won't have to ask me why. Some loves don't disappear, they simply learn to wait without saying goodbye. I changed the curtains in the kitchen, painted over the hallway wall, but I couldn't change the photograph where we were laughing in the fall. Sometimes I hear your footsteps in the hallway after midnight. I know it's only memory, but I let it stay a while. I don't know where you've been, I don't know who you've become, but I know the heart remembers what the mind tries to outrun. So I keep the chair beside the window where the afternoon turns gold. I keep the stories that we started and the ones we never told. And if you ever walk back through that doorway, be glad you're alive. Never stopped loving you. I only learned what loving meant. I keep the chair beside the window. I keep the porch light burning low. Not because I need to save the past, but because some doors stay open. And if you ever through that doorway, you'll find the woman you once knew. A little older, a little stronger, still with something left for you. I keep the chair beside the window till the morning takes the night. Some don't need a promise to keep a little light alive. The chair beside the window, the light beside the door. If you come home, you won't be a stranger anymore. I never knew how long I'd wait. I only knew I'd leave the chair. We said things we didn't mean, just to make the other hurt. You walked out into the rain, I stayed frozen in the dark. Pride was standing in the doorway, neither one of us would bend. Two hearts waiting for the other to admit where we had been. Spent the night rehearsing every sentence I could say. Then morning came so quietly and took my anger away. On the night we chose each other, we forgot about being right. You reached for me across the silence, and I finally held you tight. On the night we chose each other, all the walls came falling down. Sometimes love is not about winning, it's about who stays when the pride burns out. You were standing by the staircase with your coat still in your hand. I could see the hurt behind your eyes, and suddenly I understood. We had both been keeping score of every failure, every scar. But nobody wins a war like that, when both sides lose the heart. You whispered, I'm still here. I said, I know I never left. And all the words You took my hand without a question, and I knew this time we'd last. On the night we chose each other, we let forgiveness start. Not because the pain was over, but because we loved beyond the standing opposite you is the one you cannot bear to lose. So if tomorrow brings another storm, if we stumble once again, I'll remember this moment and choose you before my pride. We chose each other again and again. We chose each other, and that's where forever began. No victory, no defeat, just your hand in mine, and two hearts finally